Hello everyone and welcome to SuttonsDaze and to Dough-vember. Has this been just an amazing month of dough recipes? All the things that you can make with all the different kinds of dough. Whether it is store-bought or handmade, they are all tasty and scrumptious and wonderful. I have increased my recipe file, I know that. So today we're going to be bringing you along for my favorite bread recipe ever. It is a standby in this household because it is so flexible and wonderful, and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. Today we're going to be making easy garlic Parmesan bread, and I'll explain the recipe a little bit more to you as we go along. But if you haven't caught all the videos for Dough-vember yet, be sure to check them out in the playlist that is linked below. We have some of my best YouTube friends on here. We have Alderman Farms, Prepper Potpourri, Jenny Goff, Tulilu Creates, Linda's Pantry, and myself here at SuttonsDaze, bringing you Dough-vember videos Monday through Saturday throughout the entire month of November. I hope that you check them out and that you enjoy them. So right now, let's get started on some easy garlic Parmesan bread. This has to be one of my favorite all-time recipes. Remember that I will have a link down below also with all of the directions and the ingredients listed for you. Super easy and good to make, okay? So we're getting it started here with some warm water, not hot, warm water, some olive oil, some sugar, and some instant yeast. And we're going to let that sit in there for probably 5 minutes or so and let it proof, just to make sure that everything is wonderful and great. This recipe is so adaptable. Now, the link down below is going to be for garlic Parmesan bread because it's a favorite around this household. We do all kinds of great things with it. It's very flexible. But you can change up this recipe pretty much to any flavor that you want, right? So if you want sage bread, you take out the garlic and parm and you add some sage to it. If you want some Italian bread, you take out the garlic and the parm or leave it in and add some Italian seasoning to it. It's just super flexible, super forgiving. I mean, really forgiving. So I hope that you guys give it a try and enjoy it as much as we do. Okay, when this proofs just a little bit more, we'll be back. It's been 5 minutes, and look at the proof on that yeast. That's that foamy stuff right there. Right there. Can you see it? Awesome. So that means the yeast is good. Everything's great. The water wasn't too hot. Life is good. So now I'm going to back you up just a little bit. We're going to start adding the flour. Okay, so I've raised the bowl. I'm going to turn on the mixer and have that start mixing as I'm adding the flour to it. This is also when I'm going to add the minced garlic. I'm going to let this mix for 7 minutes. Okay, so now you see how this cleaned right up, right? It's a nice dough, not too sticky, not too wet, and not too dry. So now we're just going to leave it here in the bowl. We're going to cover it with a towel for about an hour and let it rise. It's been about an hour. It has doubled in size easily, so now we're going to pour it out. And then we're going to divide it because I've decided to do something a little different. Half of this, because this technically makes 2 loaves or 1 really big loaf. So half of this I'm going to, oh, it's just gorgeous. I'm going to take and put into my cast iron skillet. Okay, I've greased it, put that in there. I'm going to cover it, let it rise again for, it'll take about 30 minutes. Okay, now this one, we are going to divide into 6. First half. Go. Pretty close. Probably not. We'll be close. Okay. So we'll just have to increase that one. So then we're going to take each one of these and divide them into 3. And then roll them out. Okay, you're going to need a muffin tin. If it is not silicone, then you will need to grease it because you don't want them to stick. And we're going to make some really super easy buns. There we go. Cloverleaf. Cloverleaf. That's what I meant. Cloverleaf rolls. Okay. And it's just that simple. But we are going to let these rise again. And these are really deep. This is a deep muffin tin. So they're going to rise up really nice. We'll see how they turn out. There we go. And I think we're going to take that off for there. Okay. There we go. Now remember, these are garlic, okay? And when they come out of the oven, we're going to be basting on some melted butter along with, you know, that's not a round. Okay. We're going to be basting some Parmesan cheese with some butter and putting that on top. There we go. Okay. Okay, now this and the pan we're going to cover again, let rise, and we'll be back when they go into the oven. P.S. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. In about 15 minutes, look at that. So we're going to get these in the oven at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. I'm going to watch these around 20. Look at those beautiful rolls. Okay, so these were at 25 minutes. So the bread is going to be in there for another 5 to get it the same nice brown. But now I've melted some butter and some Parmesan cheese, and we're just going to baste this over the top for that really awesome, great flavor. And they are still super hot. So we're going to let them cool for a minute before I get a taste test from you-know-who. And I unceremoniously dumped it onto here. See, nice crust, nice crust. Nice addition to any dinner or lunch or snack or anything. Okay. This here's some good stuff. We're going to let it cool down for a couple minutes and then let the taste testing commence. Good stuff. There is butter on it.
Inside?
Well, on top.
Oh.
Just try it like it is. Okay? Okay, here he goes. They're hot. Good? Let me see the inside of that roll.
No.
Let me see the inside of that roll. Look at that. Okay, that's some good stuff there, Maynard. Okay, he's a very happy person. We're a very happy person. I'm going to go stick one in our friend's face so he's quiet. And remember to check out all the videos in this really great collaboration. And until next time, everyone, be safe.